Welcome back to Educator.com. Today's lesson is on modules. So what are modules? They contain a named group of methods, constants, and class variables. I guess this is kind of like a class, huh? A module object is an instance of the module class. Okay? It's similar to a class, but it cannot be instantiated or subclassed. So here's one difference we can see between those two. And it's used for namespaces and mix-ins. Okay, let's get a little bit more into what is this module. Let's look at some of the RDoc for it here. So it says here, a module is a collection of methods and constants. The method in a module may be instant methods or module methods. Instant methods appear as methods in a class when the module is included. Module methods do not. Conversely, module methods may be called without creating or encapsulating an object, while instant methods may not. Okay. And they give us an example. You see with the module, it's called, it is including another module here, and we're ending it. Then you can call some of the class methods, class, constants, instant methods. So if I call a constants, you notice it returns module here. You can look it up. It turns out an array of constants. You can call nesting, returns a list of modules nested at a point of call. There's new. Then it has its own instance methods too. And what's interesting is this ancestors. So in this module, if I include other modules, I can actually call ancestors and see what they are. Okay, but you can look at more of this RDoc. What important thing I want to show you here is also, let's look at the class RDoc, because they are very similar. Classes in Ruby are first class objects. Each is an instance of class. And I mean, if I change class to module, I made a module, essentially. So they actually have this chart here. Everything starts at the top, at basic object, subclass is object. And you'll notice the subclass of, or the superclass of module is object. But what's very interesting is class is actually a subclass of the module. And they do look very similar, so it makes sense. So class actually holds all these exactly the same properties of this module, and it defines new ones. So you've gone through our class lesson. A lot of the same things you did there, you can do with these modules. But module is the ancestor of class, so you don't have all the same functionality there. Okay, so I did mention mix-ins, I mentioned namespaces. Let's talk about it. So first, what is a mix-in? This is a method from an included module. They become instant methods in the class. If I have this class, I can include this module in, and all these methods that get included, now they're just like instant methods in the class itself. These methods are known as being mixed in to the class. That's why it's called a mixed in.